Hello my lovelies! Today I'm going to be taking you through my April setup. I have a little helper sat on my lap who'll probably be here for the duration of this video. He's going through a phase of not wanting to be put down. So if you hear little noises, it's probably the little man. You say hi. He's a lovely boy. So yeah, this month I am doing a koi fish theme. I can't take any credit for these doodles. I found them again on Pinterest, but I will show you how to draw one step by step. They're so easy. If you're someone that says they can't draw, try this because it really is simple. Yes. So, this month I've added back in some of my old spreads because I think I might, it might be a bit unrealistic to expect that I'm going to be able to, to actually fill them in, but at least they're there if I need to use them. And like the last couple of months I've been missing them and thinking, oh, I wish I'd sort of noted down when that happened or that happened and what I did on that day. So I've got my productivity tracker back in and my health and habits tracker and stuff like that. So right now I'm just colouring in these koi fish and I am copying I'm copying the this is going to be tricky with him gibbering. You're very distracting. What was I saying? Yeah, so I'm colouring them in from the reference picture. And I found that you only need sort of 2 or 3 different patterns to make the spread look cohesive. So I just dot a few throughout the spread afterwards. I'm also finding it's a lot easier to decorate my spread if I plan out all the groundwork first, like where all the boxes are going to go and all the titles, and then add the doodles in afterwards, even if I haven't got an idea of what theme I'm going to have. I don't know, it's just less overwhelming. Once most of the spread is done, then you can find a few little extra bits and bobs in the colour theme that you want to use and do it that way. So that's how I've done it the last couple of months, and it's been much easier. So I think I'll carry on doing that. It's just not so overwhelming to go, oh, what theme am I going to have this month and how am I going to fill the spread in? Baby! You will find gold star for anybody who can actually say how many times little Felix appears in this video, any body part, because for a lot of this video, while I was filming it, he was on my lap, because like I say, he just doesn't want to be put down at the minute, do you? No you don't. So yeah, you might see a hand here or a bit of hair there. So now I'm on to my monthly setup, and I've gone back to one of my sort of old favourite setups where I've got the big calendar and the vertical calendar and then some spaces for tasks and notes and stuff. I have kept a little VIP section which I use for just anything that happens in the month and I need to write it down, and I think I'm gonna need to go back to that information at some point, whether it be next month if it's an appointment for next month or something. Look at those little fingers. Look at this little tiny hand. That's you. Yes, it is. Yes. So yes, he's been my little helper through this spread. I tell you what, I don't know how many sittings it took me to do this spread because I had to keep stopping and starting and stopping and starting, but it's fine. It's fine, isn't it? So yeah, I really like the look of this layout, but like I was saying with the VIP, that's where I keep all my stuff that's really important, very important. That's not what it stands for. Yes, it is. Very, is it? Oh no, it's very important person. That's it. But it just means very important projects. I don't know. Very important stuff. So that's that. And the colours I've chosen, I really like. It's just basically blue, green and orange, and I was worried that it would be a bit clashy, but I quite like it actually. And just, yeah. That's going to be so scattered through this video. I'm a bit distracted. So yeah, I'm adding my drop shadows and things because I always think that makes the spread a little bit more interesting. And then what are we on to next? Look at your little sleeping baby. I fed him and I put him down, and I tell you what, how long will he sleep for? 5-10 minutes. Yes, and then you wake up, don't you, because you don't like being put down. Oh, must put my dentist appointment in there. Mustn't forget that. I've got one today actually, later. Not looking forward to that. So I'm back to my productivity tracker. Note the mistake. I only noticed this when I was editing the video, even though I looked at it so many times. Where's the E? Where is it? Where's it gone? This sort of thing used to really, really annoy me. Now I just leave it. It doesn't matter. It's not a big deal. I can hear someone entering the house. Or is it the cat? No, it's the cat. Yeah, because I wanted to have... Yes, I wanted to have notes on what I'm doing each day. Oh, now my phone's going. Oh my goodness. 1 second. So turns out it's Red Nose Day, and Ridley's gone into school in his school clothes, and he was supposed to be in something red. Ultimate mum fail again. So just got to go find him some clothes and then take those into school, because I don't want him to be baby. I don't want him to be the odd one out, the only one in his school uniform. So I shall just go and do that, and then I'll be back again. Okay, so I wanted to have my productivity level tracker in here because I've been feeling a bit down about not being able to get very much done throughout the day. And when I used to use this spread, I always found I was doing more than I realised. So I'm hoping it's going to make me feel a bit better. But also, I stopped using the plan section when I used to use this spread, but I'm going to add it back in again so that I can sort of plan what 3 things am I going to plan to get done today. If I don't get anything else done, what 3 things do I need to get done? Because things seem to be building up, and in the back of I've just got so many bits of information flying about in my head of, oh, I've got to do this and I've got to do that, and then I don't get around to doing them, and it starts building up, and then I get a bit stressed about it. So yes, I'm just going to have 3 things. If I don't do anything else that day, then, you know, I'm going to count it as a win because at least I've got those 3 things done. So this spread isn't one that I created. It was created originally by the Boosted Journal, and he goes through how to use it and everything. So you might want to look that one up if you've never seen it before. I do have some more videos on my channel about how to use them if you've never seen them before, so you can always go have a look for those. I'll try and remember to put them in the little eye icon. So this spread is a completely one-off, brand new, something I've never done before. I'm really starting to feel that my house is just irritating me. There's just clutter everywhere, and you know how stuff sort of builds up over time, and then you don't realize you sort of get used to looking at it, and then maybe you'll take a photo of the room and see it from a different perspective and go, whoa, look at it. I kind of feel like my house is just getting out of control. So it might just be because I really like floor plans. There's something just really satisfying about looking at them. So it might come from my love of The Sims and building houses in The Sims. But I'm doing a floor plan of my house, my downstairs and upstairs. My downstairs, whoop, filth. And then I'm going to, in the sections, I didn't write it on camera because I knew I had to sort of put a bit of thought into it, and I'm going to pick a time when baby's definitely asleep to do this. But on the spaces on the page, I'm going to write in the different areas of the house, not like bedroom, living room, bathroom. I'm going to be doing sort of write down the clutter areas or the areas that need to be sorted. Like in the kitchen, it would be the medicine cabinet and under the sink and above the fridge. What have you all got above your fridge? I got some crap up there. Yeah, so once I've done all that and I've written down what I've done, I'm going to either colour in those bits of the spread or just mark them as done, or cross them off on the list, and hopefully I'll be able to get through it bit by bit, because at the minute it seems a bit overwhelming to sort of declutter the whole house. I might think about doing a bit of KonMari or KonMari stuff with it, but we'll see. I just want to get through it bit by bit, and you know, if the spread isn't useful, at least I got to draw out a floor plan. Fun. So next up is my health and habits spread. This baby's gone to sleep in my arms. Yes. Health and habits. So I've got how much sleep I'm getting, my fibromyalgia. While I was pregnant, it wasn't too bad, and then since I've had Felix, it's been really mellow is the word. I'm still getting symptoms, but it's nothing like it was before, and I'm convinced it's because I'm not on the pill anymore. I've come off all sort of contraceptives because I don't want to put more hormones and stuff in my body. And when I was breastfeeding Ridley, when I went back on the pill, I did find that it dried, I swear, it dried up my milk. People will say, no, it doesn't affect it, but it was a bit of a coincidence. So I just don't want to risk it. And I think one of the benefits is I'm feeling just much better in myself. I don't feel as irritable or grumpy or sad, and my fibromyalgia isn't nearly as bad as it was. So, what was that? Oh no, it's okay. I was worried that my other half's Willie might have come into shot then. Don't ask me why. I don't know if it's a bloke thing, but he just seems to think it's quite funny if I'm filming and then he'll sort of just edge it into shot and then disappear again. And it makes it fun for editing when I have to try and remember at what point he did it and make sure I edit it out. But it wasn't that, don't worry. I'll let you into a little secret. I'm pretty sure there is a video on my channel somewhere where it nips in and out of shot quite quickly, and I forgot about it. But nobody's ever mentioned it, so I'm hoping, no one's seen it. Now, after that little revelation, let's honestly, if it is in there, it would be so quick. I don't think the camera would have sort of picked it up. I hope. Yes, so let's talk about Skillshare. Skillshare is sponsoring this video today. Skillshare is an online learning community that provides thousands of classes to help you improve or learn new skills. The class I have for you today is one about different doodles and things, because I really like adding doodles to my spread. And this particular video is all about, there's quite a lot of different doodles in it, and she talks you through step by step how to create them. So I thought it might be a fun video to help you add a little bit of flair and interest to your spreads, especially if you're not usually artistic, or even if you are quite artistic but you can't really think of anything to add. This is a great video to watch to give you some ideas. The video is called Build Your Own Doodle Library, and it's by, oh God, I hope I don't murder this name. It's by Pooja Kenjal Umrani. I'll put the link in the description in the video so you can find it that way rather than trying to find it through my description. So that's the class that I recommend this month. A yearly subscription to Skillshare works out at less than $10 a month, so I highly recommending trying it out and seeing what you think. If you use if you use the link in the description that Skillshare has provided, the first 1,000 people to use the link will get a free trial of Skillshare Premium membership. God, that was a bit of a struggle to get out. So yeah, try Skillshare and see what you think. Right, here's the koi fish tutorial. Okay, so I'm going to talk you through how I do one of these little fish. They're so simple. We're going to do like a teardrop in any direction you want. I'm going to go this direction. Hopefully you can see it. I'll do it a bit darker than I normally would. So, random teardrop, and then almost like leaves on the end. So 2 little leaves on the end, and then I'm going to come round and out and then back in again. So almost like 2 extra leaves here, and then the little eyes on the top, and then the little squiggly wiggly fiddly bits, and then just a slightly curved line, and then some wiggly squiggly biggly bits on top. And that's literally, as you know, that's it. That's how you do it. Nice and simple. And then I'm going to do a circle here with the triangle cut out for one of the lily pads, and maybe a couple of circles here like the little water bubbles, and one in there just for the composition, just so it looks sort of together and whatnots. And then I'm going to get my pen here, and I'm going to trace it round, and I'm not going to go quite so far in on this bit here. If you look here. So, ooh, I'm wobbling, sorry. Stop wobbling. So, and then we come round, la 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 la, like so. And I'm leaving that gap there so it looks like the tail's actually attached. So then we come round, and you can add some sort of wiggly squiggly bumpy bits to make the tail look a little bit more fishy. And then I'm going to do the same with the fins, just a couple of little bumpy bits. Ta-da-da-da. And then this wiggly squiggly one again, like that. Put the little eyes in, the little delimabobs, I have no idea what those bits are called. And then put my bubbles in, and my lily pad, and then voila, we are done. So yeah, they are so simple to do, and then it's just a case of colouring them all slightly different to make them, like I have here, give them different patterns and things. I will try and remember to leave the link of the pin that I found this from. Yeah, so I'm gonna rub out my pencil lines, and I'm gonna colour this one in, and then crack on with the spread. Okay, so I hope you found that helpful. They really are super simple. So yeah, give them a try. The last 2 spreads are the relationship care spread and my line a day spread. In the line a day, I've added whether I ate breakfast, lunch and dinner, because I'm really struggling to make sure I'm eating at the minute. I'm sort of consumed by baby and children, and you know, trying to make sure that they're fed and dressed and watered and all that sort of thing. So, and then I've got how I'm feeling AM, midday and PM. I wanted to just very briefly talk about emotions, I suppose, because I've been feeling a bit down here and there. So I went back to my August spread that I did in 2020, and how I was feeling in that. And I just saw, because I wanted to go back through all your lovely comments that you left, and the difference in how I've been feeling compared to August. My goodness, I was just a wreck in August. So it just sort of reminded me that sometimes you feel like crap, and you can feel completely different a few months down the line. You know, you're not necessarily always going to feel like that, and it can get better, because I have been struggling a little bit, just because Felix is, you know, he's wanting me all the time now, and I know that's completely normal. It happened with the other 2 and they grow out of it, but I've just been feeling a bit touched out, because sometimes you just want 5 minutes to yourself, just 5, minutes without having to think about baby and stuff. So yeah, just looking back at that video reminded me that sometimes you feel crappy and then sometimes you feel better, and that it doesn't always last forever. So I just want to say, if anybody's feeling a bit crap, try not to worry or stress yourself out about it, because you might feel completely different in 6 months, a month, or even a week or a few days time. So yeah, and I wanted to thank you all again for all the lovely comments you left on that video, because it really, really did help, and still does on certain days when I'm feeling a bit down. I go back and I look over your comments and just remember how lovely you all are and stuff. So thank you very, very much. Okay, so this is pretty much the end of this video. I will see you all again in my May setup. I will endeavour to get that one out, and yeah, I hope you've all had a lovely March, and I wish you all a fantastic April. If you enjoyed my video despite all the ramblings and scattered thoughts, please consider liking this video and subscribe to my channel if you would like to see more. I think that's everything. Yes. Okay, if you've got any questions about any of the spreads or anything, leave them down in the comments and I will do my best to answer them for you. And yeah, that's it. Bye.